Okay, one more from within my state. I looked up the Department of Criminal Investigation, and lo and behold, if I don't come up with all kinds of stuff but no numbers to call in, and I started looking and I got State of Iowa Intelligence Fusion Center. Yeah, okay. Under my settings, and I'm trying to take a look. Okay, we have Iowa Law Enforcement Intelligence Network. Okay, let me click on that. See, I have all of this stuff, but I have no phone numbers. They're not handing out no phone numbers on this site. Okay, so here I am on Iowa Law Enforcement. Okay, and I'm looking for, who would you talk to? Division of Criminal Investigation. And so I click on Division of Criminal Investigation, and this is where I was told I would go, right? And you have your choices of missing persons, request Iowa criminal history, okay, convicted offenders, okay, field operations, sex offenders registry, support operations, evidence, pretty long site. It's a website, okay. So I guess it would have to be special enforcement operations, wouldn't you? I mean, I'm under criminal investigations, and these are the categories they're giving me. And so that I click on that, and I come down here, and I got the list of all towns and cities and stuff here in Iowa, but I got no phone numbers. Background investigation, gambling enforcer activities. Do you follow what I'm saying? And so I backspace here, and the only thing I can find is the same phone number for everything. So I think that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go ahead and make one more phone call. Okay, this way I'm up here at the top now, and I'm sure, this is linked to the Fusion Center, so I'm sure I'm going to get the runaround, the blow off. They're not going to care. They're going to laugh at me after I hang up. But let's see what happens, okay? So I'll dial this. Okay, let's find out what happens here.
Intelligence Fusion Center, this is Denise.
Yes, I was referred to call here, and I had a question for you on the virus, the coronavirus is going around.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sitting here looking at that same doctor from the National Institute of Allergy and Infections and Diseases standing with Trump.
Okay.
Just standing with Trump. I have an article that was posted 2011, okay, or not 2011, it was 2017, January 11th, okay, and it reads here that, okay, he said here's no doubt that Donald J. Trump will be confronted with a surprise infectious disease outbreak during his presidency. And then I come over and we got a video by him, okay, on February 14th of 2017 with the exact same guy, okay? And he's speaking in this video and says basically the same thing. So my question is, how does this man know that this was going to happen before it happens?
So I'm not too sure myself. You're not calling the proper number. I would assume you your local law enforcement?
I done that. I called the sheriff's department with this question. He says, "Oh well, you know, the people are investigating it. The government's looking into it." And then I called the local police department, and they told me to call the Department of Criminal Investigation at the state level. And there's no phone numbers but this phone number.
Yeah, we can't answer that here because I'm not too sure what this is all about either. So I would just, I don't know who else you could suggest
Right.
to.
I don't know. I mean, I just look at it for what it is. That the
Yeah,
reality is when
yeah,
you have stuff
I
like
would,
this from 3 years ago
yeah.
and nobody seems to care.
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't know myself either. You just kind of wonder what's going on, but I don't know if we can tell you at this level either.
Right. So I jumped up to the state level and I still get the same thing. And it's like, okay, so
You might want to call. I don't know what to suggest to you.
okay, I don't know who to call. I mean, I've called the sheriff's department, I've called the police
Sure.
department. You think that somebody there would at least look into this, and then if it was something and pass it up, but nobody's interested. They passed me up told me to call the Department of Criminal Investigation here in Iowa, and I look it up and I come up with this website, and it don't matter which one I go to, it's this number that I'm calling now.
Right. We help law enforcement, so we can't even take your call because I'm not too sure, but I don't know who else it would be to talk to.
Okay, well, that's what I was wanting to know. Okay, thank you. Yep.
I appreciate your time. All
Yep.
right.
Bye-bye. Well, as you can see, even when I called the top there and I've got the Fusion Center, the Department of Criminal, matter of fact, I'll put the link in the more to this one, okay? Just so you can see what I was looking at yourself. So even when I come up to the top of the state, well, we work with the law enforcement, okay? Yeah, you work with the justice system, that's right. You're at the top level in the state of Iowa, anyhow, okay? And I don't know, man. We're just as confused, and I don't know, man. We're confused, you know. And you're telling them what you have, and they're not even wanting to look. They're not interested in looking. I would say they're all in bed with each other just by what's going on. Or people are following the orders, man, for the tool. You know, the root of all evil, money. Yeah, we don't use no critical thinking skills. We don't nothing. Now, it seems like no law enforcement's interested in knowing about this. That's right. It seems like you don't have a justice system, right? Yeah, that's what I would say. I mean, you know, what you gonna do? Make me call clear up, clear up, clear up, you know? And I'm gonna get the run around, run around, run around, run around? Yeah. We know this trip, don't we? How they avoid it and give you the run around and nobody wants to. You think somebody would want to know, right? You think somebody would care, right? No, not at all. Nobody cares. You know, just think. If this, I don't even believe this damn thing's real. I think they're doing an exercise drill. And if it is real and people are dying, I'm not going to say there's not because I can't prove either way. Okay? So let's say it's real. Well, then wouldn't you want to know that this man said this stuff this far in advance? Well, no, man, it sounds like work to me. Bye-bye, America. Hello, World War III. Hello to ignorance right in your face.